Hello everyone, welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Sanctus Reach. This is DisturbingPuppet, so we're going to be continuing our previous game. I did have some weird sputtering with the intro cinematic when I first started this, so hopefully the actual mission will be fine. If not, I'll just have to reload it. So we're just going to do the campaign. The first campaign, there's a couple of campaigns with the Space Wolves. This is the first one, and then there's a bit more advanced one. Then there's some other campaigns later for Imperial Guard, Chaos, and Orcs. So let's just continue. There's really no difference here. We just have some skirmishes. It's not giving me any information. We cleared this one before. The only story-tied mission was the first one. Essentially, we're on this world that's the last world standing in the Sanctus Reach, which has been pretty much overrun by an Orc Wa, and we basically are just one company of Space Wolves. There's also some planetary defenders, and this world hosts a knight. I'm not sure if it's house. I can't remember the exact terminology. It's been a long time since I read through the old Titan Legions box set. So let's just grab another skirmish. So I'm assuming we'll have some knights and stuff eventually that we'll be able to control. Right now, just lots of Space Wolves. Dispasmoves. So far, the hardest thing we've run into has really been Killicans and some buggies, not much else. Alright, Orc forces hold positions in the east. Space Wolves will attack from the west. The objective for both sides is to control the most victory points when the turn limit runs out. So the last one kind of had the same thing, but I wiped out all the Orcs, so that kind of ended a little early. So probably the same thing. We got 2,000 points again. I grabbed Njal Stormcaller last time. He's really expensive. I didn't really use him very much, though, so I don't know that he's actually that useful. Kind of looking to compare. Yeah, so I think this is their experience here. So we have a level and then experience. I'm pretty sure that's is there. I think I have some guys that have leveled up. I'm just kind of looking to see. Oh, it's actually showing me right there. Okay, so my fast attack bikers leveled up to level 2. I've got some infantry that leveled up. Everybody else is basically the same. Okay, we've got 2,000 points to play with. So I did take a flamer and some melta-guns last time, and that worked out fairly well. The tougher stuff, definitely I want the melta-guns. So who has more experience? Neither one of you have experience. That seems odd. Alright, let's take the melta-gun guys out. Instead of... Actually, I don't even have the option. Instead of Njal, there was, in the previous mission, I had somebody else. It was another leader. I might just be overlooking him, or they might have moved him. He was all the way at the bottom in the last scenario. Yeah, it looks like Njal is my only leader. I can do without him, probably. Maybe. Land speeders, more melta-guns. Let's take my upgraded bike guys. Let's take my upgraded infantry. I'd like having a lot of infantry. Orcs tend to throw a lot of guys at you. We could take one flamer unit. Actually, let's take the guys who already have some experience. Where are we at? 940 left. The land speeder was pretty good at wiping out infantry as well. Let's take him. The rhinos I really don't care that much. Blood claws, does anybody have any experience? You've got some. You've got some. Cracker and Wenger. Let's grab them. We're 480 left. What the heck was that? I'm wearing headphones, so like random weird noises freaking me out here. Alright, some rats running around beneath me. What else can we grab? So if I don't take the leader, I could take quite a bit of other stuff. We could grab another melta-gun, and we could grab some maybe another flamer, or we could take Niall. He might be better if there's a lot more. It looks like this is a bigger map than the last one, so there might be a bigger concentration of orcs running around. But I think I'm going to skip him. So let's take the other Melt-A-Gun. Unless it's going to tell me I have to take a leader. So that just leaves 280. I have to be careful with the flamers because they have sort of limited arcs of fire. But let's go ahead and grab both flamers. Just blood claws. All I really have left is blood claws that I can grab. The rhinos, I don't care. So we'll have 20 extra points. Sure. All right. Deployment mode. Go away. No. I just want this to go away. I'll move the camera. No, it's still going to stay there. That's kind of irritating. Now we're actually on a really wide map like this, aren't we? Okay, that's interesting. Alright, where are the objectives? Can I see the objectives? Yeah, I've got no objectives. So they must all be on this side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it looks like we're set up to try to sweep in on the flanks to grab the 2 and then maybe try to push the center. That's not a bad idea. What's my breakdown on forces here? Melt-A-Guns, bolters, blood claws, Melt-A-Gun. I don't want both Melt-A-Guns on one side. And pretty much all the blood claws there, which isn't ideal. Get some guys in the back. I definitely want the bikes forward because they can move pretty quickly on open terrain. So let's just move some regular bolter guys up. I think I can move up all the way up. Let's throw them right on the edge. Let's put the bike squadron right up front. Flamers can be right up front as well. Put you behind, looks like a building of some kind. The other flamers will put you on the other flank. There's some cover there. Go there. Let's grab Melt-A-Guns and move them over to this side as well. I'm assuming we'll at least have some Killicans or something. For now, let's just tuck you back here. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me check and make sure the stream's working. All right, that looks fine. And that looks fine. Okay. It takes a while when I tab out and tab back, so there's a little bit of a delay when I do that. So we just have some regular guys with bolters. We've got the land speeder. Let's get the land speeder up. The autocannon on this really just wrecks infantry. Let's put some bolters over here. Not sure how rough this is to advance. Let's put you here. We might have a view through the forest, maybe not. Melt-A-Guns, let's hang back a little bit. Blood claws, and more blood claws. Yeah, I don't really want to shift any more units over. Let's. Units can shoot each other also, so that's something I'm going to keep in mind. I'm trying to sort of think about that as I'm placing guys. Kind of why I'm spreading them out a little bit. stand out in the open temporarily. Blood Claws, you guys can advance up close. Got chainswords and bolt pistols, so they're definitely close combat guys. And we just have a ton of Blood Claws here. This flank is going to be just getting into close combat as soon as possible. I think I've got the first action, but I'm not sure. It's relatively close, but sure, that's what we're good at. Okay, we are ready to jump right on top of these objectives. I'm sure there'll be orcs all over them. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. Alright, let's get this going. Yeah, orcs everywhere. The orcs get to go first, apparently. I will have reaction fire. Why not? Zoom in a little bit here. Some crazy melee going on already. Oh, we're not getting much reaction fire. A lot of forest in the way. Special troops like flamers and multi-guns don't take reaction fire, so that's a bit of a problem. There's a little bit of shot. Now to finish them off. Well, almost. Now they're dead. Just pieces of the works. Whoa, buggy! The heck was that? Like a backfire or something. Going after my melt-a-guns there quite heavily. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have pushed my guys up so far. I was thinking I would take the first action, but apparently not. Got kind of an ambush there on that buggy, which is kind of nice. Okay, how bad did we get hurt? Who got shot up a bunch? You guys are nearly dead. Melt-a-gun's almost toast. That is not good. So let's move you. I'd like to get you on the buggies or something, but let's move you back for now. I don't have any way to heal them up or anything. And let's just look that way in case the buggy somehow gets around. Got some very brave shooter-boys here right in the middle of everything. Not a lot on this flank, maybe just because we can't see much. There's a lot of stuff blocking the terrain, structures and forest and stuff. These giant trees are basically considered to be forest tiles. So what can I see? Well, you guys, we can just start wailing on the buggy. So definitely going to hit. Damage potential is very high with the chainswords, so yeah, sure. That didn't seem like a huge amount of damage. There we go. One buggy down. So we can still move. We still have a reaction shot. If we move up, we might draw some attention. Let's see, I have to go around because of the forest, and then the vehicles do actually block movement. But if I move up, I want to be out of the way so more people can advance and maybe get shots. I'm worried there might be a lot more orcs up there. Let's hold off for now. God, you guys can't see anything. We do have some shots here. Yeah, I'll just light these guys up. Got a grenade too, but we're a little far away. So we'll just soften them up. And we can kind of stay facing that direction, so we'll shoot anything that moves in that area. I could get a grenade adjacent. Here, I would hit a couple guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'll hit a couple units. Worth it to do some damage. The red tiles here show that if I move there, I will take reaction fire. Let's move up a bit. Got some more shots. These guys are almost dead. Let's kill them off if we can. Nice. Feel bad for the poor orcs. I always like the orcs. So I think I just wrecked their morale. Yeah, shaken. So they can't move towards me on their combat. Just face forward. Still have quite a bit of force here. Should probably get the flamers involved. We can hit multiple units with the flamers. I could probably hit all three. Got more orcs in the back. Check and see. So that'll just hit 2 if I go for that spot. Here we'll hit those 2. Yeah, let's go for the guys in the back, light them on fire. That just broke the 2 that I flamed, and then we can also light up these guys. Probably finish off this unit, damage the other unit. Yep, killed them. The buggy's going to be a little bit of a problem. But I do have autocannons for that. That's marsh. So these guys are broken. They're going to have to move away. The buggy's shaken. I think it'll have to move, or it might just have some negatives. Minus 20 weapon accuracy, no counterattacks or reaction fire, no zone of control. If they're broken, cannot attack enemy units, no counterattacks, no zone of control, cannot move toward enemy units. Okay, so he can still move and attack, he's just not as effective. These other guys are definitely going to have to move away, so we should focus on the buggy if we can. Not sure how much some bolters are going to do to the buggy. I can hit it, I think. Not from here. Move up a little bit. Let's see what my land speeder can do. I think I can move pretty much anywhere with them. I'm not sure if I'll be able to see him from here. Oh! Orc ambush! That's disappointing. I guess we'll light them up then. Autocannons on this just shred infantry. I'm not sure if I attack, I might be able to move still. Just wipe them out. Yeah, I've got some movement left, so let's just move back a little bit into cover. Face forward. So I can push right in with my bikers and maybe kill off another unit. Or we could just try to hammer on the war buggy as much as possible. He's almost dead, though. Should have a shot from here. Yeah. Actually, pretty good damage with the bolters. I wouldn't think bolters would do that well against a lightly armored vehicle. I guess it still has some armor, probably, welded to it somewhere. And let's face forward, I guess. Well, we're not going to have any shots because of the flamers being in the way. Don't have any shots this way, except way out there. So if I move right in, I can do melee attacks. If I stay at range, I can take some shots. I can already shoot them from here. I've got some kind of special ability, extra armor, plus 20 armor, hellfire ammo, anti-infantry ammunition, reduces ballistic damage, protection. Okay, I'm assuming that's just passive. Ended up hitting my own guys there a little bit. Should have moved first. Let's just tear right in there. And chainsaw at these guys. And that's all my actions. Which way do I want to be looking? Let's look that way, I think. Since we don't see anything else here. We do have enemies there, but stuff could just come in. I have no idea. So I did take a little bit of damage I shouldn't have with shooting through my own units there, but not too bad. We still have all these guys on the right flank. Melta-guns back here. Bolters, blood claws. Flamers. They are kind of set up in a good way for flamers to do some damage. A little bit exposed here. Shot? Yeah. Knobs. That's kind of bad. Burnaz. Oh, he's got flamethrower guys as well. That's not awesome. Let's see what we can do to the knobs. Not much. They took it. Not a problem. Well... what are you doing? Forward, thank you. Alright, you guys. We have to go around. So if I move the blood claws out, I might be able to get a further in with the flamers. Stupid bug buzzing my head here. I think we'll just have the blood claws here just chew apart these sluggers. And gone. Got some limited arcs of fire because we just have bolt pistols with these guys. What do we have? Just boys. I really want to get my flamers in position, but this terrain is blocking everything. I think that's too far away if I move up. Move the blood claws up, but then they're kind of in a bad spot and they're out in the open. Could take cover behind this cover. Don't think we're going to have any shots, though. Oh, we do, actually. Might want to go for the Burnaz instead. Pretty low chance to hit. Quite a bit better against the knobs. I just don't want to get flamethrowered. Yeah, 15% chance to hit is too low. Let's just hit the knobs. Yeah, it did almost nothing.
We will hunt them down.
You really need to get in close with the chainswords. Okay, that's fine. We could take some shots if we want to get here. I probably can flame someone from there. Maybe only the knobs, though. Might be worth taking some hits to get them on fire, which would break them or panic them. Is there anything else I can do? I can just go directly engage those guys. Shot up, going after the Burnas. Got nowhere I can move to get shots there. Melting guns are kind of the same. I wonder if I have a shot from here at the orcs. Nope, gotta get a little closer. So they'll get a hit on me before I get a chance to do anything. I can just go step by step if I want, and I can just jump back and forth between different units as well. Okay, I do have a shot there. It's probably not very good. Oh, actually, 80%. That's pretty good. Alright, let's do that. Soften them up a bit. Fewer of them there are, the fewer reaction shots I'm going to take. So let's try to pick them apart. You can stay facing that direction, that's fine. So now I could go right into close combat if I want. I'm going to take a little bit of fire on the way. Yeah, that wasn't that bad at all. And we can chainsword them to death, hopefully. Yeah, slaughtered. Let's just face forward. Both pistols kind of shoot all around. You can kind of see the little crosshairs. It's kind of where we can see and shoot, depending on our facing. I don't think I get any reaction fire with the meltaguns, so I'm not sure their positioning is going to be that much of a factor. If I move the flamers out here, we're going to get reaction fire from a couple boys. Actually, it's war bosses out here too. There's a lot of guys back there. We might be better off just holding back with the flamers and trying to use them next turn. We might want to pull back. I think that's too much to take. They're going to come right for us. Let's position you here. Try to get some cover, have a little bit of protection. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the flamers. I really wish the flamers would take reaction fire. Well, I mean, they'll receive reaction fire, but they won't actually fire. So I could take a whole lot of shots just to light some guys on fire, but probably only the knobs. If I'm lucky, I'd hit the Burna Boys as well, but I don't know. Probably not. Probably just the knobs. Let's do it. Okay, we didn't take too much damage there. Oh, we could hit more than I thought, actually. Yeah, I think that's worth it. If we can panic the knobs and the Burna Boys. We broke the Burna Boys, and we only kind of mildly irritated the knobs a bit. Let's burn them some more!
We're gonna explode!
Facing doesn't matter too much for defense with infantry, but for vehicles and stuff it does matter, because you do have armor that's different from the front, sides, and rear. Even though I can't take a reaction, I can pick the direction I'm facing. That direction is fine. I've got no more actions. I could throw my photon grenade. So it just reduces weapon accuracy and combat skill for a couple turns. The knobs will probably recover, but maybe not right away, so yeah, sure, why not? If they do recover, then they're not going to do as much. You guys don't have any grenades. I can't actually throw a grenade out here. Sure, let's do that. Just a little bit extra damage. Blood Claws don't have any grenades, but the regular guys do. Targets there. I think that's everybody. Yeah, everybody's moved. So we kind of wrecked them on the left flank, but on the right, we're just sort of holding them. Zoom out a little bit for its turn. Grenades. Yeah, so they somehow recovered even though they were broken. Probably at the start of the turn they get a certain amount back. Combat. Oh, the boss is coming. That's not good. Ow. Hey, no fair. Grenades are no fair. Flamers are in retreat. More guys on the left. A lot of guys on the right. Didn't expect to see so many there. He's hitting his own guys a little bit there. He did more damage to his own guys than me. Okay, so they are still shaken, but not broken anymore. The boss here is almost dead, so we should be able to finish him off. That'll wreck his morale a bit. What else can we do? Two buggies kind of moving towards the center. Only a couple infantry here on the left. Poor Meltagun's gonna hide back here, I think. So I think I can move my flamers up here and then flame them without hitting my bikers, I think. Yeah, we can only hit one of them. That's unfortunate. Kill them off anyway. Now let's move up and flame him some more. Hee hee! What a burning orc smell like. And facing doesn't matter too much because I can't take reaction fire anyway. My bikers are about half health. Let's grab that. Do some chain sorting. back and open up with our bolters. Ah, they survived. That's too bad. Just kind of angle it that way. I'm not going to move them too far. They are pretty hurt, so I don't want to run them off by themselves. If I can finish off that other orc unit, that would be cool. Probably have a shot from there. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Watch him get killed off. Or not. What the heck just happened? 20%. That's interesting that it's so low. Guess they're getting an advantage of some kind for the cover that's there. And let's face that way, I guess. We'll have some shots out either direction from the little water tower or whatever this is. I'm not sure if more stuff will just come in off the map or if everything's been deployed or not for the orcs. Don't have a shot from here. Can grenade them, but I don't have a shot. These buggies are a bit more of a concern. So if I go here, do I have view? Yeah, okay. Combi Scorches. So maybe they can choose either Bolter or Flamer then. Do I want to grenade them? Yeah, sure, why not? They seem like some kind of sort of elite unit, 640 health to start with. Can throw my Blood Claws right at them if I want. Though they are a little bit hurt. Probably softening them up first is better. I wonder if I have view from here. Just have rough ground. They are sort of behind a forest, though. Let's take the forest and see if we have a shot from there. Nope. So we'll look out that way. Can't forget about you guys. Let's just run up here in case more stuff shows up. Land speeder. Let's slaughter these guys. Nice. And yeah, we can do pretty good damage on the buggy, so let's take a shot. And we can still move, so let's go hide behind some cover. Go park on top of the dead Marine there. Face forward. I'm assuming I have better frontal armor than back. Probably be a safe assumption. I do have my melta-guns out here. Probably not going to be able to see. We've got a marsh, structures, and a forest. So from here, I don't think I'd be able to spot the buggy. And if I move up here, I'm going to get shot at by the buggies. Probably not too badly. Yeah, I might as well throw them in. We softened up the one buggy. Alright, tiny bit of damage. We can only see the one. Finish him off. Can't see the other. I could try to destroy the forest. Got no movement. The Blood Claws move in seems a bit aggressive. But it looks like he's angled out this way, so he's not even going to see me. I can just freely move up to here. But all I can really do is some pistol shots, which I'm not going to do a lot. Got a crit. Tiny bit of damage. So I'll try to protect the multi-guns a little bit. Whereas my other multi-gun guys are just wrecked, so hide there. Alright, what are we going to do over here? This is much more of a mess. What's your morale? Not bad, you're not broken or anything. I think it just moved back because they lost a melee combat. If I can kill the boss and move up, I'm going to light a bunch of guys on fire, potentially. So let's just try to light up the boss and kill him off. Yeah, dead boss. And we'll keep pounding on these knobs. Amazingly, we didn't even hit our own guys there. It was kind of, after I clicked on it, I'm like, oh no, we're going to trash our own guys. Apparently we're fine. Stay there. You guys actually took quite a bit of fire. I guess because we've got a structure here. Let's chainsword this last knob. Alright, now where can we move? Definitely going to take some shots. Well, maybe not. We'll move through there. Just the angle's bad for them. Oh yeah. Wow, there's a lot more in the back. Yeah, just light everybody on fire, please. Shaken. How about again? We break somebody? Oh, we killed somebody. There we go. Now they're broken. They'll probably recover a little bit of leadership at the beginning of the turn and turn into Shaken. And then my flamethrower guys are probably going to die. Because they're in a pretty bad spot. So I still have one action with these guys. I could move in and melee somebody. It might draw some attention away from my flamethrowers. We got here boys and a buggy. Yeah, let's do it just to draw some attention away from the flamethrowers. Anybody I hit is going to do quite a bit of damage. So the weakest unit are the boys back here. Yeah, let's kill them off, see if we can kill them. No, I didn't really want you to advance into that spot. That's kind of bad. It's like a giant horde back there. What are you doing? At least if they take shots, they'll hit their own guys, but most likely they'll move out of the way first. But yeah, that's not an ideal position for you guys at all. Yeah. Well, come charging up and lend some assistance.
We gotta get out of here.
So much for the buggy. Can you guys get anywhere useful? I don't know if I'd have any shots from there. But let's move up. We need to keep getting some assistance here. Let's just hammer these guys. Could try for the unit back here, but then I'd end up hitting my own guys. Another unit down. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So actually his positioning isn't... Well, it is pretty bad. They're kind of out in the open. They've got no cover. And there's a massive horde of orcs out there who are going to light them up. So that's no good. Apparently we're suddenly Italian space wolves. Hey, Sunganif is here! It's been a while, man. I just looked over at my phone. I don't know if you typed that a while ago or not. Yes, we're back to more Games Workshop. This time we are the Mighty Space Wolves. I'm a little afraid what's going to happen when I hit end turn. I think I've done everything. Yeah. These poor blood claws, they've got a decent amount of health, but that's a lot of orc firepower. It's probably just all going to come right at them. Let's see what happens. Going for close combat, kind of surprising. They go for my flamers. No! Going for the blood claws too. Shooting through his own people. Very orky. Grenades, not nice. Buggy's had enough. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I expected. Sunganif is asking if I played Gladius Works of War. I have. I haven't picked up any of the DLC, though. So I don't have the Tyranids or the Chaos Marines, but I've played all the basic ones, so the Imperial Guard and the Space Marines, Necrons, and Orcs. So I have done a campaign of each. If I ever pick up the DLCs, I'll do another campaign of those. I can't believe they didn't go after my Flamers. It's so odd. So this could have been a whole lot worse. It actually wasn't too terrible. I think we're in a pretty good position here, actually. Sunganif is asking me about specific times and dates. Dude, I'm in a weird time zone. I have no idea when that is. I'd have to actually look at a calendar and stuff to see and look up exactly what time that is where I'm at. I'm not sure I want to actually say my time zone, but I am overseas. So it's not even the same day where I am as it is in the United States. So it's always confusing for me to figure out that stuff. Let's just creep up a little bit. So, Sunganif, are you doing a stream, or are you trying to arrange a game with someone? Is that what you're doing?
For us! He's dying!
How about a grenade? Ooh. Yeah, I don't have my schedule in front of me. I have no idea. I'd have to look at the time and then mess around with my schedule and pulling that up. So 8 hours ago, a week from now. 8 hours ago, where I'm at, would actually be quite early in the morning. So I don't think that would work quite well for me. Yeah, I'm an American who doesn't live in America, so figuring out, time zone stuff is not my forte exactly. You know how we are. Well, who could I light on fire this turn? You've got 7 players for the game. You need one more, or you're going to have to kick somebody out to break it down to 6. Yeah, you definitely want to have an even number in that. I think it would take quite a long time to do the game, though. Are you dedicating a certain amount of time to it? Or you just going to try to finish the whole game all at once in one sitting? Because that sounds like the old days of like Marathon Axis and Allies board games and stuff, which was always a little bit crazy. Yeah, 4-hour time limit. Yeah, that's reasonable. I could grenade again here. Yeah, why not? We're free. So these guys now have protective cloak, so extra ballistic protection, and tangle grenades. I don't know if these are passive or if I have to... Okay, it's like a special ability. I wasn't sure how that worked. So it's just a special ability then. Okay. Yeah, you're trying to find a streamer or two. Yeah, that would be cool if you could find somebody. If timing works out and stuff. I really want to set people on fire. I can move right past these guys now because they are shaken, so I could move in a position I might be able to hit. I don't think I'd hit 2. If I could get here, I could light some people on fire. Who else do we have? These guys are actually, well, they're getting a little bit banged up. I probably want to pull them out, and we can throw in a fresh unit. We might be stuck. Yeah, we're kind of stuck because of the combat going on. So I can't type this early in the morning. Yeah, what time is it there now? Let's chop these guys up. Nice. And let's shoot up the burnables.
We will hunt them down.
4 a.m. Holy crap, man, you are up early. First cup of coffee, yeah. First of many, I would assume, if it's only 4. Jeez. Your facing's fine. Still have my flamethrowers. I hate throwing them right in the front to everybody. Who's hurt the most? 118, 248. Let's see if I can kill off these guys. Okay, I didn't really want you to follow that up. That's not really the plan. But we can retreat now, so that's probably better. They're all shaken, so that'll work. We'll have a reaction fire there with our pistols if anybody comes in. Yeah, I could put the flamers here then and light them on fire. Let's see. Let's hide behind some cover, and then we'll light them on fire. If I can click the right button. So that'll break them. I guess we can stay put. Just burn them some more. Yeah, I just started messing around with this, so I haven't even looked at the multiplayer options for this game. I've only kind of just did the tutorial first mission and then kind of jumped in and started doing a little bit of streaming. So this is only like the 3rd actual regular mission after you do the tutorial, so pretty early. So still kind of getting to grips with kind of the basics. But yeah, it's kind of cool so far, fighting orcs. I like orcs. Killing orcs is, you know, what Marines do, so whatever. But yeah, I haven't even looked at what the options are for anything else for multiplayer. You guys are set. I think that was only just the right flank. I haven't even done anything else yet. We've got another buggy running around out here. Who we should probably shoot up. Light them on fire, too. Actually got shots from here. Yeah, actually got good shots from here. So yeah, let's take it. So much for that, buggy. Seems like nothing else is just going to suddenly move in from off the edge of the board. It seems like, anyway. This has kind of been left all by itself. Let's just move up a little bit. Yeah, not seeing anything. It's kind of surprising. Let's head for the other objective. Actually, I might want to view down a little bit there. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's quite a bit of kind of experimenting with the weapons. I know quite a bit about the old lore from like 2nd edition and stuff, which is when I played. So some of the weapons and things I sort of know, okay, this should be good against heavy weapons, and this should be good against infantry. So, but the actual information isn't all that prevalent. you can look at some more info, which will give you some more information on weapons and stuff, but like some of the mechanics about how things interact and like my angles for shots and stuff like that, it's sort of like, yeah, I'm having to figure out what can I see around and how and in what direction, that kind of stuff. But so far it's pretty good, pretty fun. Let's see, let's just have you guys park on the objective. Saying crack grenades, for example, are lousy against vehicles. Why in the world would crack grenades be lousy against vehicles? Yeah, it was weird in the last mission when I had a Meltagun squad firing on a kill a can. It just said the damage estimate before the shots were like it's medium damage. Like the bolters were doing medium damage. Why would the Meltagun and the bolters be doing the same amount of damage to an armored vehicle? But whatever. It ended up doing more when I was looking at the numbers it popped out. Maybe just the estimate was a little off. I could really tear over here with my land speeder. Let's head up here. Okay, I thought I might have a shot there, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, I did see that vehicles do have front and side armor, so I have to pay attention to sort of the direction I'm facing. But things like before I move into a spot, I'm not sure if I'm going to have line of sight from there or not. Especially coming from playing XCOM 2 to this, when it's super clear in that game where I'm going to have vision before I move, so I can kind of take that into account. And then this, I'm sort of like, I might have a shot from there. I don't know. Losing track of who I've used and who I haven't. Okay, we have not used you. I don't have a great place to put you. Just move in on the objective there. And I've got no shots. Okay. She can keep facing that way. I don't think they can move through diagonally through there. I wouldn't think. Pistols can shoot all around, so that's okay. Yeah, this kind of gives you a little bit more information, but it's a little confusing. I need to reread the manual, I think, for this. So yeah, cover, sure. I can see what I can see. But I'm not sure if it'll show if I want to move to a particular tile, what can I see from that tile? There might be a way to do that, though. That is entirely possible. Let's bring the Meltaguns up. Just that way. Got some acted. Guys. Let's see. You can move there. Okay, so shields cover if an eye's crossed out. Okay, crossed out. I was looking just to see eyes everywhere, so no vision to there. Okay, I thought it might be like vision to there. Gotcha. I'm assuming best weapon range, second best, so sort of like short range, medium, long, so less effective, less chance to hit at range. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Final Liberation, which I played a lot of a long time ago. I loved that game. So it seems like everyone's moved. So we just kind of have my flamers here are in a bad spot. Everybody is shaken, so we might be okay here. Alright, let's see what the orcs can do. There's not a lot of them left, unless more of them pop in. Oh, we do get an Overwatch shot with Meltaguns. They never did in the last scenario, so I kind of assumed they were like the Flamers and just wouldn't take reaction shots. Flamers are running away. Hey, survived. Yeah, no more orcs popping in, so there's not a lot of them left. It'll just slaughter them here, probably. So I guess my bike squad, you can just grab that. Thank you. Let's have my land speeder do some killing. Turn that off. Thought you could run away. So sad for you. Let's face that way, I guess. Basically just have these orc sluggas. I think that's it for what's on the map here. Just because I want to be a jerk, let's grab all the objectives. And these guys we can just slaughter. The last orcs go down. I figured that game would end at that point. I don't think there's any orcs left. Maybe I missed someone somewhere. Or maybe I have to actually capture all the objectives. You guys go take it. I could have reinforcements coming in at some point then, since it's not ending. I figured we killed everybody off, that would be it. I don't think there's anybody anywhere. Oh, there is, they're just hiding. Gotta move the map around. There's a little broken unit right there. Ah, you poor little buggers.
We're gonna explode!
Yes, you are. That's it. Let's review battle. Alright, we lost nothing. Excellent. Just lots of infantry, buggies. Alright, another one down. So we've just kind of been creeping our way through. This map does remind me a lot of the old Final Liberation map as you're expanding, but that one actually would tell you like how many point value the orcs had in a tile before you attacked it, what kind of mission it was, that kind of stuff. This is just not telling me anything, but apparently I can only go here, I guess. Actually, I have something here. Land speeder tempests have spotted roving bands of orc vehicles in the area. Crom orders the rhinos to punch through. Land speeders, Swiftclaw bikers, and whirlwinds must protect the vulnerable transports. It seems like I have to take this first. It seems like, anyway. So I think I said something in the manual. I'm trying to remember something like you'd have a story mission and then 3 skirmishes, and then you'd have another story mission. So maybe it's just set up that way, so you have to advance that way. So you don't really have a lot of choice then for expansion. Final Liberation, you had a lot of choices about what kind of mission it was and how many point value the enemy had before you went into a particular region. So you could sort of move around and pick the harder ones to hit last. Kind of building up your forces and getting your guys leveled up as you went. But yeah, I loved Final Liberation. I played the crap out of that, and this reminds me a little bit of that, not to a huge extent. Some of the way the units look and the way they take damage and the comments and things they make and the shooting and stuff reminds me of it. But the lack of sort of, well, Final Liberation was very, very close to the old Epic rules, and this is quite a bit different. So still kind of interesting. But I think that's going to be it for me for today. I'm probably going to be working on some other stuff that I'm going to load up directly to my YouTube channel instead of having some stuff on Twitch. So I have this I'm going to be Twitch streaming, and then other stuff I might be just loading directly to my YouTube channel. But if anyone out there is interested, my YouTube channel is also DisturbingPuppet, which is one word. So older streams and stuff is on there. And then some things I'm going to put up just directly on there. But we'll continue playing this. I'm having a lot of fun with this so far. Definitely pretty cool. And we'll kind of see how it goes as we progress. I do have the other campaigns already. I picked them up quite a while ago and just never got a chance to get around to playing this. So I do have the Imperial Guard campaign, I've got the Orc campaign, and the Chaos one, but I'm not sure if you play as Chaos or fight against Chaos in that one. But yeah, thanks for coming by. Nice to see you again, Son Gnif. Good luck with your Gladius campaign that you're going to try to do. Are you going to try to stream that? Or is somebody going to stream it? Maybe. Possibly. If you stream it and put it up, I'll try to check it out later, but I don't think for the time, for me, it definitely wouldn't work out for me to get up at midnight and then try to get ready to do a stream. All right, well, that'll be about it for me. Hopefully I'll see you all next time. So everybody out there, please have a good one, and I'll hopefully see you again.